What's up, y'all? Come with me on my last day of work at this job, but let me show you my fit. Necklace from Rainbow, earrings from Rainbow, bracelet from Shein, pants from Shein, shirt from TJ Maxx, and my bag is from TikTok Shop. All right, y'all, so I'm finna go in for my official last day at this job. And before I go in there, I know I'm probably being extra about this, but before I go in there, I do absolutely want to say thanks to God, because honestly, I was looking for a job for months, and I was looking for something that worked, and something finally did check out, something finally did work out in my favor. And I just want to say thanks to God ultimately. And this is just the start of an entirely new journey, and I'm super duper excited about it. And I'm letting my last day be a real last day, child. I even dressed up a little bit. You know, I usually look like a bum when I walk up in this place, but I do want to just thank God, because this is nothing but another blessing. Clocking in for the last time. All right, y'all, we in there like somewhere. And one thing I might add, they usually have me freezing in here. I'm not gonna let them freeze me out today. And also, as soon as the doctors come, I'm not gonna be talking, so I'm gonna go back to voiceover. But yeah, I'm just so happy and feel so blessed, y'all. This is my last time leaving at 7 p.m. And thank God I did it just in time before daylight savings or whatever. So that way I'll be leaving and there's still some sun for my new job. And I'm gonna be eating on these cashews. I've never tried pistachios or peanuts, but I might. But anyways, y'all, I'm so happy. All right, so I created a list of things that I needed to do on my last day just to be nice. So I was going to stock all the forms back up and highlight all the signature places. But then the printer started wanting to fight with me. Baby, it stopped working completely. I was so over it. I was only able to print about half of the things that I needed before lunch, and I wanted to print all of them before lunch. And yeah, that was so disrespectful. It had never done me like that in my total 9 months of working here. So I was so irritated, but it is what it is. All right, y'all, I'm officially on my last break at this job, and I got a 6-piece nugget from Wendy's. And then so my boss came today, like the owner of, not the franchise, but the location. It's very weird. Like today, and then today, the only day I've ever fought with that printer. I've never ever fought with that printer, and I've been here since January. It's October, but you want to fight with me on my last day? How disrespectful. All right, then right after lunch I got right back to those papers, decided to highlight them, but honestly I only highlighted about half that stack because I was already irritated with it. I only highlighted the Spanish forms because I know that makes it easier for them. However, I had to deal with another issue when someone walked in. It was an issue I had literally never dealt with before, so I had to call help desk, and they had me on hold for a while, or at least in silence for a while. And then I got to go ahead and cleaning. And when it comes to cleaning over there, it's like you got to find a moment to clean, because sometimes it could be busy, sometimes you could be dealing with a patient, whatever, so you have to find your moments to clean. So when there was basically no patients there, I just decided to go ahead and wipe down the windows and start, you know, getting my last days of cleaning in. And you got to leave things better than how you found them. So that's how my mama has always taught me: leave something better than how you found it. So I'm gonna make sure it's all good and clean. I'm gonna wipe down everything, the cash, not the cash, but the card reader, the keyboard, the phone, the mouse, everything. I wipe down everything, because at the end of the day, this is my last impression of y'all. I want y'all to have the nicest feeling of me, so I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna make sure it's nice and clean for the next person that comes in and is sitting in this position for a while. And I also decided to sweep. Y'all, I hate sweeping. I'm not gonna lie to you, I hate sweeping and mopping. I hate it with a passion, okay? Because for some reason, I don't know, it's like the bending over. I have the worst back ever. Y'all know I got arthritis, and it was just ugh. But then they gave me a sweet little card at the end of the day, and everybody, like all the doctors that I work with, wrote on it. It was really nice. I honestly didn't even think they knew that I was leaving because I was trying to leave in silence, boo. But it was time to turn the lights off and lock the door. It was officially the end. My last shift. The end of my last shift. It was bittersweet, but not really. It was time for me to clock out. And yeah. And that is the end, y'all. That was, I don't know. But I'm thanking God again. See y'all in the next one.
You know that I like it, baby.